Iran have opted for a 4-5-1 formation, it appears, Jim.
Well, it's a formation, Peter, that lends itself to good possession and control in midfield because you've got the numbers there, a higher concentration. Backing that up with enough attacking dynamism is down to managers who want to get at teams. It can be used in cautious terms too, but certainly if you want to advance a little quicker and you have that attitude, then you can be very positive about this too.
So it's down to business here. Cuts out the pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed having made the run and not get picked out.
Taremi. Oh, it's played into the area. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Godos. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. Oh, it's a foul there, right on the edge of the box. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. And the keeper has it. Wood. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Boxall. And it's played forward. Lobbed in behind. Tries to get it clear. Boxall. And he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, good spread. Decent chance! And that was very necessary. Wood. Wood is having a shot! They've scored!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
After 6 minutes is number 9, Wood.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Got us. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Boxall. That's really well manoeuvred. Aim forwards. Clears it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Boxall. That's really well manoeuvred. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Does really well to win the ball there. And here's Taremi! Taremi! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Can he latch on to this? Deflected behind for a corner kick. Iran are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
And he's on a charge. Cleared away.
They've certainly set out to cause a problem or two down that left flank. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Wood. Up towards the front line. Well timed, excellent interception. Iran already trailing, and we've barely begun. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Well read, nice interception. Jahanbakhsh tries to dink it through. That has been knocked clear. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Wins the duel this time. Aim forwards. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. Boxall. Boxall. And it's played forward. Spread out to the left. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Wood. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Godos. Driven forward. Taremi is onto it in a flash. It's a loose ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Godos. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Boxall. That's really well manoeuvred. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Moved on forwards. Wood. Wood! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it! Quality ball. Taremi chasing after it. Boxall. Wood. Over to the left. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Incoming delivery. Bullish header! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Johan Bach. Taremi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Taremi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shapes to shoot! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Gets it away. And he shoots! Oh, it's come loose.
Iran clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
He can run onto that. Taremi, he is through here. Taremi! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
That's good play. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. That's really well manoeuvred. Taremi is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Aim forwards. Clears it away. Have it back and can go again. And they can counter here. Wood looking to get on the end of this. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. That's been drilled forward. Moved on forwards. And it's hoisted clear. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Wood, and it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Taremi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Wood finds himself offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. Taremi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. That's really well manoeuvred. Jahanbach. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Out to the right. Crosses it in. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, this looks sharp. Taremi looks to get on the end of this. Has a look and place it forward. Now that's well seen too. Wood gets into some space. And that's a shooting chance! That's really well cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Iran are still behind as we reach out for half-time. And that's aimed into the middle. Moved on forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Wood looking to add to his goal. Oh, nicely intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, good spread. There's the shot! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Lofted upfield. Taremi, now he's off and running.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Godos. Aim forwards, cuts out the pass. And he cuts out the supply, and it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. It's a good run down the right. That has been knocked clear. Godos. Pinged towards the front line. That has been cut short. Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Wood. Clipped into space. Defending of the desperate variety. Flashes it across. It's a mighty effort! Oh, that is a great stop! Johanbach clears it away. Good take and a shot! Aim forwards. So what can they make of this? Johanbach. Oh, nice touch. He's in, surely! Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Johanbach. Real chance! No, he's missed it.
Iran have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
first 45 minutes are up. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Iran really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well read, nice interception. It's a quick ball upfield. Vauxhall. Wood. Played out to the right. And he's there to get it away. Now that's well seen too. Taremi. Driven forward. Taremi chasing after it. Cleared away. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, well measured. The ball is loose and the chase... Oh, they could be caught out here. Delivered across.
New Zealand clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
And here's Taremi. And he's away. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Played towards the front line. No way through there. Moved on forwards. That's an imaginative pass. Johanbach looking to run onto it. Vauxhall. Aim forwards. I was just lacking in accuracy. Long ball looking to counter. That has been knocked clear. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Vauxhall. Out to the left it goes. Taremi is onto it in a flash. That's a good run down the left. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Godos. And here's Taremi! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Boxall. And it's played forward. Taremi, now he's off and running. Wood. Well timed, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Iran still behind thanks to that solitary strike. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Wood. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Climbs up big! It's anyone's ball now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Spread out to the left. Aim forwards. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Great run on the overlap here. The cross. Header! Another fruitless header.
Yeah, nothing overly wrong with the way the ball's been played in. They just need to make it count.
Taremi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Takes a shot! They've scored! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
After 59 minutes is number 15.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. Boxall. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Aim forwards. Vauxhall. Vauxhall moved on forwards.
New Zealand look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
It's a very different story for their opponents, though, who just have to throw everything at it and hope for the best. And here's Taremi, and the finish! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Iran are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
You know, he can't really have any complaints at being withdrawn. There must have been at least 5 efforts at goal that were underwhelming.
And it's played forward. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Godos. He's had a shot! And one more try! Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Takes the shot! Oh, what a climb! And the ball's come loose here. Gets good distance on it. Moved on forwards. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Great defending, strong and determined. And he's managed to gift it back. And it's played forward. He's onto it in a flash. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Calmly anticipates. Forward it goes. Vauxhall, that's really well manoeuvred. Can he latch on to this? He's in space and looking for options. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And the pass is intercepted. And he whips it across. Lofted upfield. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Could move up a gear here. Nicely intercepted. Good play on the left-hand side here. Aim forwards. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. He's making a real surge on the left. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
New Zealand, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's gone back to the keeper. That's really well manoeuvred. Wood. Wood played out to the left flank. That's the keeper's ball. Moved on forwards. And he's picked it up out wide. Tries a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And it's played forward. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. That'll be a throw. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
That is a brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. He's got away. Godos. Over to the left. Cross goes in there. That has been knocked clear. Looking for a decent ball in. And they've got rid. Aim forwards. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Godos.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That is lovely. Could be danger here. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Yeah, it was a shame his technique just let him down. We've all been there.
Substitution for Iran. Number 7. Coming on the field is number 20.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Wood. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Godos. Ball's gone out of play. Now it's Godos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Moved on forwards. Out for a throw. Crossed into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. And play for a throw. Does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Shahanbach. It's a threatening ball. Oh, smashing header! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
That has been cut short. Godos. Chance! Oh, should have put that away. Spread out to the left. It's run loose here. Herring after the ball here. Could try cutting inside here. So who's he picking out? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Now it's Shahanbach. Looks to the other side. Wins the duel this time. Wood is onto this. Do have a chance to counter here. Nice looking ball. Wood. Wood! It's anyone's ball now. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That's really well manoeuvred. It's just beyond his reach. That's been drilled forward.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Now, what about a counter-attack? Out to the right. Tries a measured ball. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
They've played it short. And he thumps it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. That's very neat.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Cuts out the pass. Forward it goes. Out to the left it goes. He is just caressing the ball. Delivered with swing. Tries to get it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Does really well to win the ball there. Wood. He's free, he has got space. The handback. Looking to break at pace. Two minutes to be added on. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now that's well seen too. Aim forwards. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Defending of the desperate variety. That's a nicely weighted pass. It's come to nothing. And it's played forward. Johanbach played out towards the right wing. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Proves too strong. And that will be the final act. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer. How would you summarise what we've seen today?